Welcome back to Friction Grand Rapids. Coach Bobby here with Coach Jake. Today we're going to be working on the butterfly pull-up. So, big question, why utilize a butterfly pull-up? So, when we look at a butterfly pull-up or a kipping pull-up, we're really looking at dynamic gymnastics. And so, this is really about speeding up the rate for that movement. When we look at workouts that are done for time, this is taking a strength movement, a pull-up or a strict pull-up, and making it a conditioning element, right? So, now we can start to kind of get this second dimension on the movement where it becomes even more valuable, but requires more speed, more coordination. So we really want to make sure that we master those elements before we're practicing high rep movements. And again, coming back to the basics, we want to make sure that we have a strong foundation of strength and coordination before we're even working on the butterfly, right? For some people, we don't even recommend the butterfly because they just need to establish a better foundation of strict and a better foundation of kipping. So looking at that, we like to see that you have 15 unbroken linked kipping pull-ups before you even start progressing and working on butterfly pull-ups. That lets us know, bless you, that you have a lot of coordination, a lot of stamina, and that you're pretty well conditioned and in pretty good shape before going on to this faster, more challenging movement. From a strength position, we like to see 5 to 10 strict pull-ups before working on the butterfly pull-up. So we want to see that you have that strength, that stamina, that coordination before you start progressing to this. So let's take a look at the butterfly pull-up. Jake's going to demonstrate a handful for us. Cool, awesome, Jake. Nice work. So Jake kind of gave us a little bit of a preview of your first progression for it. So one of the ideal ways to learn this is actually the strict progression first. So what you do is you start from a dead hang and you're just going to practice the cyclical pattern of a butterfly pull-up, but you're going to keep it to 1 inch. And the goal is to keep the rhythm and then add height, but when you lose the rhythm, you drop. Okay, so Jake's going to show us just like a 5 1-inch reps on a butterfly pull-up. And so he's going to be reaching back. His legs aren't really doing anything. He's really just kind of moving his shoulder in a circular pattern. Again, there's tension, there's control. Then he'll take a break. So, and for that, he really just moved through the shoulder joint. He hasn't even incorporated any action in the elbow. So the next step at the top of that pull-up, or before he gets to the top, he's going to add a little bit of flexion in the elbow, add some height to it, which is also going to introduce speed, but this should be just the arm. He's not even going to focus on leg movement yet. Awesome. That's great. So when you start getting to this height, you can start to feel how your body wants to naturally add a little bit of kick, get a little bit of rhythm. Now, the ideal when we get to this point is that we're doing it on purpose. So if you're at the point where you're able to do 15 kipping pull-ups, you probably know arch and hollow positions. What we want to think about now is we're going to add height to it, but now we're going to start adding a little bit of kick and a little bit more strict strength. So that kick is transitioning from arch to hollow, and that's what's powering it. It's a kick through your hip flexors and your quads. So at this point, Jake's going to add a little bit more height, but now he's going to intentionally add that kick as he transitions from arch to hollow. Go ahead, Jake. Yeah, awesome, cool. So we're gonna have him demo another 5. Once you're at that point, now the tricky part is really being able to hold your body forward and maintain that arch body as you descend to cycle for another one. So keep an eye on Jake. When we look at this, the easiest way to think about this is if we get a lateral view and we're watching his body, we wanna see his chest come in front of the bar and then come back. So ideally, the distance his body travels in front is equal to the distance it travels in back. That's going to ensure that he has a balanced cycle here. If he's too far back, he's going to lose his rhythm. If he's too far forward, he's going to lose it. So go ahead and show us 5 full reps now, Jake. There we go. Good. Awesome. Very good. Cool. So hopefully that gives you guys a great perspective on how to develop your butterfly pull-up and get a good feel for the rhythm, but also give you a little bit different angle on it, give you an idea of how you should be progressing your strength and your kipping pull-up prior to starting your progression for butterfly pull-ups. So if you want to come to the gym, get some work on your butterfly pull-up or any of your pull-up strength or skill progressions, check out frictiongrandrapids.com, schedule an intro. If you want to see some more content like this, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.